This is WVBN from around the world. Argentina has shown clear signs of falling under the regime of the Morgana Sin, including a ban on foreign press and state-censored newspapers. The only reports coming from the nation suggest, unsurprisingly, that trade in the economy is booming for the local Argentinians. A trade conference saw only the neighboring region of Peru attend, who reported much the same. One noteworthy image that escaped censorship was of a heavily damaged Sin of unknown origin returning to an Argentine port. Nicaragua was attacked by Morgana bombers in a seemingly random pattern, with damage to residential and commercial areas. There was no explanation for the sudden strike on the heretofore unattacked nation. Ireland declared a new policy of isolation against all outside parties, including a ban on communication and so-called foreign elements. The Baltic states declared themselves a neutral Baltic Entente in human wars, but did not commit either way to the Morgana War. The King of Romania granted amnesty to the fascist Iron Guard after swearing an oath of loyalty to him. The Allies saw a week of bloody conflict with German U-boats. The Dutch ships De Ruyter, Flores, and Johann Maurits von Nassau. The first day of combat saw the loss of a French freighter and Nassau, but one U-boat was sunk. The survivors of Nassau were rescued shortly after. The rest of the week saw many skirmishes but no further losses on either side. Other Dutch events saw undisclosed government plans being put into action and a successful defense against German bombers. Poland also committed to destroying German U-boat fleet in the local area, and they swept the British coast and North Sea. Witcher, Błyskawica, and Orzel were sent as they had bells. Despite early mechanical issues, the trio were able to quickly destroy their first U-boat, though not before it had sunk a number of merchant freighters. The following day, Orzel hit a mine and teleported herself to Edinburgh, safe but severely damaged. Witcher and Błyskawica managed to claim another kill in the day after forcing the submarine to dive prematurely. Following reports of sunken freighters in the center of the North Sea, they found a third U-boat, which revealed its position in a failed attack and was promptly sunk. In total, 3 U-boats were destroyed and Orzel was severely damaged. Supreme Allied Command determined that the occupation of northern Norway was sufficient to achieve operational objectives. The occupation would extend no further south than Trondheim. To begin preparations, the Allies began intelligence gathering and mine-laying efforts. The Axis saw less than cordial relations with potential partners, as Hitler and Mussolini verbally sparred over Italy's unwillingness to commit to a war. Mussolini seemed to give a satisfactory answer to Hitler, that Italy was not prepared for a war so soon. Wireless video communication of over 10,000 kilometers between Berlin and Tokyo were successfully achieved thanks to the efforts of post officials Wilhelm Ohnesorge and Katsu Masanori. Spain, understanding their vulnerability in overseas territories, requested assistance from Italy in constructing 2 Littorio-class battleships for Spanish service, as well as assistance in building up shipbuilding infrastructure in Spain itself. One battleship would be constructed in Italy and the other in Spain in order to allow the Spanish to service the vessels in the future. This has been WVBN from around the world.